Hey guys, I want to talk to you about something that's bothering me a little bit, and that is the fact that in the United States, singles seems to be on the decline. Everybody these days wants to play doubles, and this is somewhat true in other countries as well, but especially in the United States. I had the great privilege of having taught tennis in Europe and in the United States, and I feel like there's more singles being played in Europe versus the United States. For example, the way the recreational club leagues are structured, there's a lot more singles going on in Europe versus the United States. Any place that I was able to teach United States, it's very often the case that when you talk about leagues, whether it's a private league or it's a USTA league, they only have doubles. So what is this all about? Why are people not playing singles? And I have a few theories on why this is the case. So first of all, I think it's a lot scarier to play singles from a mental standpoint. When you play doubles, it's a lot easier because you have another person there with you. The other person will take some of the nerves out of the match. It's kind of tough to play singles. You're putting it all out there on the line. You're by yourself, and especially if you're playing someone that you don't want to lose to, this adds a lot of anxiety. This adds a lot of pressure, and a lot of people are not comfortable with this pressure, and they simply avoid it by playing a lot of doubles. Another theory of mine is that team sports are super popular in the United States, and people just love the social aspect of tennis, and they like being part of a team, and also like playing on a team on the tennis courts. And this is why they're more comfortable sharing the court with a partner than being out there by themselves. And finally, and most importantly, in my opinion, the number one reason why players in the United States avoid singles is that they're simply not in good enough shape to be able to play singles. I see it around here in Southwest Florida where I live. A lot of tennis players are not in good enough shape, and especially in a place like Florida where it's really hot, it's very difficult to play singles. You got to realize that doubles in tennis and singles are two completely different sports, and each one of them requires a specific skill set. And while I'm not downplaying doubles by any means, doubles is something that's played at an extremely high level on tour, and it's very difficult to break through even if you're a great singles player. All the double specialists that you see on tour are phenomenal tennis players, and they bring a set of skills that singles players often don't have. But the one thing that doubles lacks compared to singles is the physicality of tennis. Simply because points are generally shorter and you're only covering half of the court, it is not even close to the physicality of singles. And like I said, I'm not talking down on doubles at all, but guys, singles is the real deal. It brings out the true individuality. It is a fantastic way to play tennis, and I definitely want players at the recreational level to play it more. So you got to get yourself in shape so you can play singles. Of course, some of you guys might have some physical limitations and you can't play singles, and by all means continue playing doubles. I completely understand, and it makes a lot of sense. But a lot of players are also avoiding singles because, let's put it simply, they're too scared to lose by themselves. And if you're one of those players, you got to face it. You have to put yourself out there. Losing is a part of tennis, and if you do lose, hey, don't worry about it. Just go back out there the next time and try again. And finally, one way to get players to play more singles is that the USTA needs to organize more singles leagues, and also some of these private leagues, they also need to do a better job of offering singles. I know a lot of players that want to play singles, but they simply don't have the opportunity to, because everything that's organized when it comes to tennis at the recreational level is doubles. So the governing bodies for recreational tennis in the United States need to do a better job offering singles to recreational players.